I mean, to be totally frank, almost every conspiracy theory that people had about Twitter turned out to be true. So, like, is there a conspiracy theory about Twitter that didn't turn out to be true? So far, they've all turned out to be true, and if not, more true than people thought.
Wait until the end.
Happening right now across the globe. As of about 3 minutes ago, 7:15 Eastern Time, 99% of the entire world's population is facing the sun. That means we're all experiencing some degree of sunlight at the exact same time, either full daylight or, for a lot of other folks, twilight. If you look at the map right there, just the Pacific Islands and Australia, the Australian region, are fully in the dark. 99% of the world.
And California, poor California.
Yes.
You know what, though? What a cool phenomenon.
Thing to bring us all together, literally to bring all of us together, because at this moment, I'm talking right now, 7:15, 99% of the population of the Earth is in some sort of daylight or sunlight. Now, this is due to the fact that the Earth has a tilt to it, 23.5 degrees. So it's the way it's rotating around the sun and the way it's orbiting in general. But right now, at this time in the calendar year, this doesn't happen every day. This only happens today, and it only happens right now. 7.68 billion people are in daylight or in twilight. The only spots that are not in daylight right now are Australia, Papua New Guinea, and New Zealand. Outside of that, the rest of the world is in daylight. You like that?
Irwin, the crocodile hunter here. But look though, today we're talking about these giant in the croc be right there, nigga. You hear me? He come on just like this. Hello, Steve Irwin today. Feet swinging, he ain't worried about nothing. You hear me? Nothing. He feet dangling. Yes, Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter here. How you doing, mate? Today I have a biggin for you. We're gonna talk about these beautiful crocs. She's a biggin, isn't she? She's a biggin, isn't she? You get what I'm saying? He down here. And then with the Crocs. Now, I want you to look back home. You have to understand these crocodiles. They're very tricky. You just can't get this close, and I'm really trying. And then you get up on him, wrestling with him. You hear me? Come on, G. Snakes. You know how they be having a little thing for the snake? You know they be having the little Steve coming bare hands, you hear me? He down there with the snake like this. He like. Now, in today's class, mate, you have to look at the fangs. They can be he got the snake though. Boy, what you talking about? He was like that. He was him. What you talking about? Okay. So he was doing all that, and he go down via stingray? That's what had me thinking he was invincible. Like, nigga, Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter. This nigga face to face with crocs, alligators, gorillas, defanging snakes with his bare hands. I seen him do it several occasions, you feel me? And he go down by a stingray? You
Walter Reed Army Hospital in D.C. Miriam Bush, when she saw, according to her testimony, to her family and to her associates, when she saw the bodies, she first exclaimed, "My God, they're children." A closer look at the bodies, however, revealed that they were small, but they were not children. They were adult. She did not describe them as alien bodies. She specifically described them as foreign bodies.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, Miriam Bush, foreign rather than alien?
Mm-hmm.
She gave a description of the bodies that she saw. And she was traumatized by it. She eventually became an alcoholic. This incident haunted her all her life, and she ended tragically.
Mm.
She described the foreign bodies, not alien, foreign bodies. These were terrestrial bodies.
Mm.
She said that the bodies looked like there were three bodies. They looked like ancient Chinese
Mm-hmm.
with black skin. Get that?
Mm.
Miriam Bush, the medical secretary of the chief medical officer, who was over that examination, the first examination of the Roswell bodies.
Mm.
She said the bodies, look, they were black skinned and they looked like ancient Chinese. They are the bodies of the Asiatic black man. Now, in scholarship and in forensic investigation, we want more than one source. Well, one more point to that.
Mm-hmm.
The blackness of these bodies,
Mm-hmm.
as described by Miriam Bush,
Mm-hmm.
was so important and so real that the U.S. Air Force, when they published their 231-page rebuttal attempt to push Roswell under the rug, the Roswell report, case closed, authored by the Air Force, the blackness of those bodies was so important that they had to directly address the matter in their official report. And so they have a section addressing, I don't know if you can see that, the black little bodies.
wow.
And they go out of their way to explain them away. And how they attempt to explain them away, they don't say they weren't black bodies that were examined. They said, well, no, they were Air Force pilots that crashed and their body was burned. So the blackness of the Roswell bodies is an actual fact.
This what you niggas don't understand. The global elite, they done had a timer going this whole time. They knew it would wake up at this exact time, my nigga. They peeped during slavery, we was waking up, my nigga. The Black Panthers woke up, my nigga. We been waking up, nigga. We been on a light cold lockdown. Cause you niggas in love with fried chicken. You niggas in love with Church's chicken, KFC. You niggas in love with the white Jesus. You niggas in love with all this food and poison and every motherfucking thing that don't help you. You niggas in love with alcohol. All this bullshit, nigga. All this motherfucking bullshit that's gonna have your ass sleep, nigga. That's what you niggas in love with. You niggas not forgot who the fuck you is, nigga. Wake the fuck up, nigga. Our ancestors died for this shit, nigga. You feel me? Our ancestors died faithfully for this shit because they knew they would be reincarnated. They knew that we would wake up around this motherfucking time, nigga. 2023, 2024, 2025, nigga. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is 9, nigga. We got 2.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I just want to make...
Oh, like we're not moving?
Man.
They signed a contract with your government, white America, and signed you over all over the planet. They signed y'all over to the Greys and the insectoids in the 1950s. They signed a contract. Your own people did this to you, white America. They signed, did you know that your own government signed a treaty with the Greys and the insectoids in like the 1930s? Yes. And agreed to let them abduct y'all and do research on y'all for stem cell research to take back to other realms. Why do you think after the 1930s or the 1940s, UFO sightings sped up? UFOs was crashing because they ain't supposed to be in this atmosphere, nigga. First off. So when they come into it, they didn't know how to fly their ships correctly, while still trying to hide away from the sight of everybody that would see them coming here. Go look it up. You go look it up and see when abduction started, and you come back and thank me later. And they was abducting y'all in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. They stopped when we entered into Y2K. They stopped doing it. Go look between the year 1930 and the year 2000, and that 70, what they would call year period, and see how many abductions it was, and how many reported UFO sightings and abductions it was, and notice how they stopped. You didn't hear nothing about a UFO again to the last 2 years, nigga. But in the 90s, 80s, that shit was like everything. 70s, 60s, that was like folklore, everything. Everybody was big into it. That's why Star Wars was popular. And Star Trek and movies and series like that they was able to make a lot of money off that because people was, what's in the stars? They was seeing shit. And it wasn't no technology like it is now, so they couldn't post that shit to social media. Nowadays, when people see shit and post it to social media, then what they do is they take a lot of bot pages and attack the posts. So that you'll see people commenting like, oh, they crazy. They try to make other readers think this person ain't telling the truth, or they ain't see what they posted, or what they posted ain't real. Most of the shit y'all be seeing posted on the internet, like otherworldly, when people seeing mermaids, and that shit be real, nigga. It be real. Yeah, they're the government who send 1,000 commenters under the post to be like, this shit ain't real, y'all. That comment, all the fake pages, they own the internet now. Don't get it. They made this they little shit now. And back then, when it wasn't like all the camera equipment, they just flat out say you was lying. You see what I'm saying? They signed this treaty with the insectoids and the Zetagrays. The Zetagrays are the ones that people were seeing. You know, the little short gray aliens. When you think of an alien, you think of a gray little short dude with a long neck with black eyes. Let's break that suit down. First off, that's not how the Zetagrays even look. That little gray suit you see, that's a suit. So when you seen them gray with the big blue, that was a whole suit. They had on a gray suit to protect their body from this atmosphere because they can't take it. They're not from here. Okay? And then they have a helmet on, which is a mask connected to the suit. And the black eyes, the reason they all look the same is because they all got on fucking suits. Let's just say some astronauts did land on another planet, right? Which would never happen. Let's say they went to the Pegasus star system or something like that. All right, they get to the Pegasus star system. Motherfuckers in that galaxy will be like, all them niggas look the same. Because they just gonna see motherfuckers all white with this big round ass bowl on their face. They were like, they all look the same. Whole time, that's the suit they got on because the astronauts are not from the Pegasus star system. And the Pegasus star system is the actual star system. I'm not just saying some shit. That's like if they went to the Pegasus star system, you feel me? And they get there, and then niggas on the, everybody in that galaxy gonna be like, man, them niggas all look the same, them earthlings, you feel me? When they don't. That was their astronaut suit with their helmet on. So I'm trying to get you to think of it from that perspective. That's why when people would cite the Zeta Grays here, they like that little alien emoji. They like, oh, that's the aliens, they all look the same. No, they don't. That's their suits they got on. The little black dots is goggles for them to see through. The Mari goggles on the suit. And they can't take the frequency of our atmosphere, so they have to put suits on. Man, it's the reason you got wick today. And them Black Panthers, nigga. Don't forget that, nigga. He lost his life for your ass to get the motherfucking EBT cars you get, nigga, every month, nigga. You hear me? He ain't got no holiday. Nigga, I don't see nobody turning up for him, nigga. I don't see nobody, like, keeping it real gangster behind what they did with him. I'm on that, though. See, like, when I speak, like, y'all be like, if you passionate. Because I'm thinking about Fred Hampton, nigga. I'm thinking about Angela Davis, like I said on my Dead Roses song. But I gotta teach my son, cause I'll never be like my father. When I die, they'll say I'm legend, so bury me with the martyrs. But Nat Turner and Malcolm, Pac, Angela Martin, Angela Davis, Asada, Fred Huey, you know what I'm saying? I said Asada, Huey, Fred Hampton, Malcolm, Martin, you know what I'm saying? These are martyrs. These are people that died for what they believed in. That's a martyr. A person that was killed in the war against oppression. That's what makes them a martyr. And when I speak, people are like, why he so filled with so much rage? Why he filled with, nigga, because it's you got Fred Hampton speaking through me. Malcolm X speaking through me. Angela Davis speaking through me. Che Guevara speaking through me. Fidel Castro speaking through me. All the little black babies and black girls y'all killed in Rwanda speaking through me. You see what I'm saying? The ancestors speaking through me. Those who you've hurt. All these spirits I done let in me. So that's what you get when you hearing me talk. Nigga, ain't no motherfucking nigga. Ain't no, just like motherfucking Orlando Jones in American Gods when he was playing the Anansi, the spider god, nigga. Nigga, that's what you... A person that's aware of a person that has knowledge of self, they can't do nothing but speak with passion. Nigga, are you serious? I'm bothered by every motherfucker they killed, nigga. Especially the ones that spoke out. That bothers me more than the ones they just killed. You feel me? That's why I be like, don't thank me, nigga. You really listening to Shaka Zulu and every motherfucker that came when you listening to me. And you wondering like, why is it all that? Nigga, because nigga, we tired. Nigga, we back. We are back, nigga. We found the vessel that was willing to let us in this bitch. He let us in, nigga. Let the walk-ins begin, nigga. You hear me? I'm just being honest with y'all. You know, and I've been telling y'all that. You know, and a lot of people sit y'all coming y'all watch. I'm like, how he know this? Yeah, because I tell you every fucking time who it is and what it is. I told you it's over 10,000 ancestors in my vessel, man. And motherfuckers... and millions more standing behind me. And motherfuckers think I'm lying on this internet. But then motherfuckers see us stand up to the whole police department in Fayetteville and walk away unscathed and wonder how. Niggas ain't gonna believe me till nigga I walk on some water around this bitch. Literally, nigga, like I done made earthquakes down here and told people I was gonna do it before it happened. We didn't mass meditate and made them cancel whole versus battles, nigga. I've been showing my people the power of just the mind and the chi if they start attacking just a little bit. I've been told y'all that bullets is kinetic energy that only will penetrate your aura force field if you don't have a true aware of the science of it. But you can't master that and strengthen your aura field if you sit here so caught up in thinking I'm lying. How about taking your ass outside, sitting in some sun and try meditating, try practicing it. Try working on controlling the elements. Try communicating with the wind, the air, the fire, the earth. You do it on your own and practice it. Don't expect it to just come overnight. You spend what's a meteor? And I told y'all, I'm like, that's you or your one of the Anunnaki gods traveling through space with astral realms. And that's why that it looks so bright. Our astral bodies, our real bodies, we so fucking huge. So when our ancestors come in through these portals, I mean, well, they already here, nigga. But you still ain't able to see everything yet, because we still rising, right? We rising. Your ancestors travel in ships all the time. They couldn't hide that from you. So what they did, they told you there's a such thing as meteors. Comets. So if you do see shooting stars, so if you do happen to see they ass in the sky, oh, that's a shooting star. Oh, that was a meteor. That was a comet. Don't none of that shit exist. Nigga, that was us. Nigga, that wasn't no motherfucking meteor, nigga, that you saw fly through the sky, nigga. Wasn't no comet, nigga. Ain't no such thing as no stars. Every little dot in that sky, them is planets, universes, and galaxies. The sky is filled with them, too. If they was to let you see an actual clear night, boy, so many stars and planets in the sky that you can see clearly. That's why they keep filling the sky with chemtrails every day. Go outside. Every day you look up, you're going to see planes flying in your sky. I don't care where you stay. Spraying. Facts. That's what they be spraying. Holographic imagery to block these things, because you would see that shit clearly. You are, with them spraying all that shit, you still be seeing stars. So imagine how many you would see if they didn't. That shit like something off a fucking science fiction movie. You would not just see stars, you would see huge ass planets that look so close that you could damn near touch them. Like for real. Why you think they show you the sky like that in movies? Go look at Avatar, go look at certain movies. What was that movie with Van Diesel? Riddick or some shit. I think that was Riddick. Go look at that sky in Riddick with Van Diesel. Where do you think they get all them ideas from? That's how your sky look right here. This was the last planet that we made. This is the only, let me tell y'all something about this planet. This is the only planet where you can look in the sky and see the whole cosmos. Because we made it that way. Planet Kai. This is the planet of the Anunnaki. Planet Kai. This is our baby. This was our very last planet that we built out of all the planets.
There will come a time when black people wake up and become intellectually independent enough to think for themselves, as other humans are intellectually independent enough to think for themselves. Then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when you attack one black man, you are attacking all black men. And this type of black thinking will cause all black people to stick together. And this type of thinking also will bring an end to the brutality inflicted upon black people by white people. And it is the only thing that will bring an end to it. No federal court, state court, or city court will bring an end to it. It's something that the black man has to bring an end to himself.
Man, the ancestors and my reflections, we ain't playing with y'all no more. And they go for Caucasian race, they go for reptilians, they go for Nephilim, they go for all y'all jokers, bro. Any species that ain't us, bro. Real talk. If you ain't with us, you against us, bro. And we on your ass. Like, I'm tired of seeing videos of y'all. Like I said, I ain't trying to make this no race thing. I'm sick and tired of y'all Caucasian people going in our stuff, finding stuff that ain't got no business to do with y'all from the get-go, and y'all steady touching our stuff. That's why y'all getting, that's why y'all getting messed up out here now, and I'm glad. Swear to God, I'm tired of every time y'all find something, I see y'all Caucasian hands touching everything. Like, get y'all dick beaters off our shit. Like, what the fuck wrong with y'all? Like, and that's why I'm glad, like, out of all the stuff that's happening in the world, even though we still got a lot of bullshit going on, like I said, we got a lot of good shit going on out here too, y'all. Black people starting to come together more than anything now, yo. If you ain't seeing it, I don't know what to tell you, but we really is. A lot of stuff starting to get a little bit more peaceful than what it used to be. For real, we tired of this shit. Our ancestors tired of this shit. We tired of this shit, nigga. We finna break this generational curse mess, bro. We finna this, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. This is it. And that's why y'all got so much stuff going on with y'all, Caucasian people. And the ones that's on, and for the ones that's on our side, y'all better get y'all better get y'all folks, for real. Tell them to leave our stuff alone. They gonna get y'all messed up too. I'm trying to tell y'all better, all right. Trying to tell y'all we not playing no more. The ancestors ain't playing. Y'all see the video the other day. Us black people came together and really fought for each other. And ain't pulled no phones out. We got straight to action. A dude even jumped out. That's some me jump. The dude that jumped out in the water and dived and swam the bro and hit. That's some me stuff right there. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I wish I were there. I would have been clocking heads, boy. I was trying to tell you, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, we at chaotic energy. We ready for war. We is not playing no more, yo. We is tired. We is tired, bro. We been going through stuff for all these years, bro. It's the end cycle now. We telling y'all this. We ain't just saying stuff to be saying stuff. We really tapped in and really telling y'all, bro. And y'all better be prepared for these months. I'm telling you, August gonna be the month to remember. I was telling, man, then September, all right. And it's the 9th month, man. Look, I'm trying to look. It's going down. It's going down. It's either you with us or you against us, and you better get out the way if you in the way. We coming, dog. We coming. I'm so serious right now. You can look at my eyes and tell, dog. Yeah, we coming. We coming.
A man with no ID and no transportation get from upstate New York to Northern California. It's more than 4,500 kilometers as the crow flies. But that is the mystery officials are trying to solve after a missing Toronto firefighter turned up in Sacramento 6 days after disappearing while skiing near Lake Placid.
That's the strange case of Danny Philippitis, the firefighter who was skiing in upstate New York, goes missing, and then 6 days later is found in Sacramento, California, still wearing his snow gear. I'll get more into his story towards the end of the video, but first to break down how this could happen, similar stories, and tying it together with missing people in national parks, and the theory that it's linked to portals. Now, whether these portals are created in the supernatural realm or in the scientific realm, that's what we'll look at first. First, in the supernatural realm, I want to bring up 2 Bible passages, and these talk about somebody being taken from the earth and as well as an opening to a realm that we currently don't see. So in 2 Corinthians 12:2, Paul says, I know a man in Christ who 14 years ago was caught up to the 3rd heaven. Whether it was in the body or out of the body, I don't know, but God knows. And in Revelation chapter 9, we have the angel in the last days comes from heaven with the key to the bottomless pit, opens this pit, and then great smoke comes out of it, as well as entities that were trapped inside of it. So there are 2 supernatural cases. I'll get into a few more at the end, but there's actually plenty of testimonies of people encountering these strange things in the woods, really, in the middle of nowhere. These phenomenons where they come across a blob or they see this like clear type of figure, something coming in.
Pay attention. This video is for entertainment purposes only.
Counter monsters, true monsters. Now, officers had been told not to wear these. Okay, the pilots were told not to wear them. But my dad put them on to see what the hell was going on, and to hear him describe it, it was like being in the worst kind of a demonic gothic hell. That you'd look out at the tops of trees and you'd see these creatures with big wings and claws and everything come flying off of the tops of the trees. But you take the goggles off and there's not even a disturbance in the fog above the canopy of the trees, right?
They're perceiving into an aspect of consciousness.
Correct.
I know the dumb.
Okay, so now let's get into it. We all know about the light spectrum, right? Yeah, at a certain point, you cannot see no more after you hit a certain infrared. But now we already know that we're multi-dimensional creatures, which means that we're living in multiple dimensions at the same time. So you mean to tell me When you put them infrared goggles on, now you're seeing into another dimension. But obviously it's infrared, so the dimension that they will be seeing will be a low vibrational dimension, or as we would call it, hell. And this also confirms the shadow creatures that we've been seeing out the corner of our eye. This is real. And it took them to put on these infrared goggles to see in other dimensions for them to see that this is real. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Hit that plus button. Follow me on all other social media. And if you want to donate, there go my cash app.